So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a good ball. Chance, surely! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the...
Cantona! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. Gullit. Chance for a shot! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. Seedorf. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gullit touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Makelele. And it's Seedorf. Knocks it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Played out to the left flank. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Gattuso. Thuram. Gullit. Makelele. Knocks it out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And it's Seedorf. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Gattuso wins the duel this time. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Gullit. Thuram spots it and
There
intercepts.
will be 1 minute added time.
Seedorf. Gullit has created one goal already. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, a robust challenge. This possibly the last play of the half. That's a decent clearance. Messi. Mbappe! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Vietnam are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Makalele.
That gets things going for the second half.
Seedorf. Number 11, Mbappe.
That's a throw.
Coming on the field, number 9, Deco. Number 7, Donadoni.
Vietnam
Number
come
10,
out of the tunnel having
Del
undergone a
Piero.
change at half-time.
Taking place.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Played back in. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Leicester deals with that comfortably. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. And the pass is intercepted. Gattuso. Great run on the overlap here. Deco. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos. No luck with that dink over the top. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's going in strongly.
Del Piero does really well there, he is strong. Gattuso pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Played out to the right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Donadoni. It's Gullit, and he's intervened well there. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Messi. And here's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Donadoni. An uncompromising challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Liverpool finding their passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Donadoni is the team's great visionary. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Donadoni. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Roberto Carlos is behind this one. Roberto Carlos!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Under an awful lot of pressure. Messi. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Roberto Carlos. Gattuso. That's a shade optimistic. And he's gone long. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And now, please turn towards the
Terrific
screen
recovery,
for
a really
presentation
fine
featuring our
win that,
guest
Jim Beglin.
performers
They've
today.
taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. Vietnam finding their passes.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
9 minutes is...
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Makaleli. And it's Messi. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Roberto Carlos crossed into the box. And that's gone loose.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, played right into his path. And this is Messi. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Cantona gets it clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Varane gets over and intercepts. Gullit. Messi. It's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Gullit. And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Ibrahimovic could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Best. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gattuso, and it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Donadoni. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the keeper's ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Half-time getting close now. Varane makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for the run. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be
Messi.
1 minute added time.
Pull it. Best. Tries to play it through. And that's a good-looking ball. He's in a great position here. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue
And a quick
even
announcement
further.
today that
I'd always be
memorabilia
inclined
from
to go
today's
for
match is
the
now on
latter,
sale
go
in
for
the
a third,
stadium hall.
especially with a full half of football still to play.
Vietnam go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
George Best. Coming on
Here
to
we go
replace
again,
him
then.
is number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Baresi is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Gattuso. And it's Thuram. Cannavaro. And it's Maicon. Roberto Carlos gets across and deals with it. Baresi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maicon. Threads one in. It's a good ball out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Makalele. Number 7, Donadoni. Gullit. Messi.
And now
Coming on
a
the
sudden
field,
chance to counter.
Number 9, Deco. Number 22,
Baresi.
Seydorf. Neymar. Number 18.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on
Substitutions taking
protecting the
place.
ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good-looking ball. 60 minutes played. Plays a sharp little ball here. Seydorf. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that's another good win of the ball. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Pelé, gives it back. That's an imaginative pass. Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pelé just eases him off the ball. Pelé. Deco. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gattuso. Cannavaro. Gently done. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Hullet. Referee has just said play on. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi, he's got a chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Vietnam certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a sharp pass. Played out to the right. Messi, and this is Messi. Crosses it in here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Deco. Gattuso. Vietnam are coasting towards victory. Can he get it through? Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. Varane goes sliding in. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, super find. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance, surely! Ibrahimovic, it could only be him! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Neymar knocks it into space, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here. And Messi!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Donadoni!
He will be livid with himself.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, well played, well played.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
Roberto Carlos.
He's found a way through. Climbs up big.
Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Shoots! Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Thuram. And he's forced to go back. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
In by Gullit.
He rises!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Shot could be on. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now it's Messi. Nesta goes sliding in.
Vieira. Gattuso.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Luka.
That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
Shot, surely! And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Liverpool are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Gullit. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, good spread. Played back in. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Luka. That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ibrahimovic. Thuram cuts it out. Seedorf. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No way through there. Donatoni. No, that's been intercepted. Gattuso. Now Gattuso. And it's Nesta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Decent hit from there. Keeper's got good distance on that. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please turn your
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Back into the middle. Lovely feet. And he's cut it out. Gullit, not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. And he's picked it up out wide. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Casillas gets it away. And here's Messi. Lovely pass. And the shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Vietnam do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he latch on to this? And the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good-looking ball. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Roberto Carlos. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. Baresi. Cannavaro. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gullit. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Seedorf. Gullit. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this
Messi.
chance to turn to their
Gullit.
benches.
Coming on the field. Number 99. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Looking to play him in.
George Best.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can they get him away? Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bullet! And that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf. And here's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely aimed pass. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here. Shapes to shoot!
Caught offside that time.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Best.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Pele. Vieira. Gattuso is the guilty party there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Best. And this is Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Now, can they get him away? Danger averted for now. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gullit.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. He's onside. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? And he's done it! First blood drawn. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Minutes is number 14.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Gattuso. Gattuso's cross. Maicon just loves to go forward whenever he can. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. There's the shot! Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gattuso. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maicon, who does have an assist to his name. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gattuso. Great vision. Best. Looking to play him in. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. But not this fella.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Time and again they are repelled. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. A good play on the left-hand side here.
Really well played.
Roberto Carlos, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Vietnam in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Makalele. Coming on the field is Gullit.
Here we go again then. Best.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Passing nice and neat. Change of plan here, perhaps. But it's Thuram. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Seedorf. Cantona looks to get on the end of this. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Bullet! Roberto Carlos. It's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, they could break here. Good ball over the top. That has not gone well. That is a brilliant interception. Maicon. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Best. Number 21. Coming on the field. Number 7.
And it's Roberto
Donadoni.
Carlos.
Number 11. Mbappe. Number
Looking for options for movement.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Shot, surely! And it's in! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, he likes those, doesn't he? That's another one for his collection.
The goal scorer after 69 minutes is number 9.
Vietnam go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Liverpool finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Varane makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Pelé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lovely pass, but Hullet gets through on his own. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Vietnam blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great defending, strong and determined. Michael. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos. Gullit. And Gullit! And that's off target.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Gullit. Donadoni. He won't be happy with that one. Gullit. Into the last 5 minutes. Gullit. Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi. And he shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
This looks promising. Real chance! It's in! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Schmeichel claims comfortable. It's not an especially good pass, that. Corner number 2, then. Chance for a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi, and he's worked it through. Now Mbappe. Mbappe! Off the post! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.